Get it like woo. Hit it to the and how I do like hold on. Did my maker hit a ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming veins, leave for days, amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You my money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie while my exes all hating. Tell a lie to prove is you playing. My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like woo, made it like woo. Ay, hit it to the truth. Like how I do. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, hit it to the truth. Like how I do. Hey, hold on. Dear my maker, I'm thankful I made it. All of this money I'm making got all these fake shaking. I do what I do. Hold on, I'm years to own. Just need everything I want. Money, clothes, and the fame, screaming name, live for days. Hey, hold on, amen. Think they dripping, shoelace loose hot, you tripping. I'm up all night, just right. Grinding all day, studio time is running. You not the one, so yes I won. You are my son, I am the dawn. Be fake, forbidden fruit, can't have a taste like woo. Made it like woo. Ay, hit it to the truth. Like how I do. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, hit it to the truth. Like how I do. Ay, hold on. Like how I do it. Hating how you do it. Made it like woo. How I do it. Hating how you do it. How I do it. Hating how you do it.
Yeah, we gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we with it. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it. Yeah, gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we with it. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it. Yeah, they liking how I'm living. I've been praying hard, but I've been praying like a Christian. I just need my minutes, told my partners, gotta get it. I ain't breaking swept cause my team, they always with it. I've been making moves like we on. Throwing hate, but I'm mad at all. We said I'm blessed, about to grab it though. See me doing good, but I just like to go. They want beat because they rapping, not afraid to make it happen. Pray to because they am I say or am I acting? Y'all like you my captain, get my mom side of matching like a boss, but they can't have it. I go hard like being at it. Check off, super clean like I'm at it. Ayy, double V, recipes, 1 minutes. Send them blessings, I've been praying for my passing. Yeah, this a dream on the team, we won't mess it. Yeah, we gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it. Yeah, gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it.
Look, you the reason, yeah, you did it. Always talking in my favor, shawty never wanna listen. Telling me that I be tripping, she hate how I'm really living. Say she know that I be gifted, but thought that this would be different. Yeah, city acting tired, put me in the game. No, they only doing this shit for the fame. Told like they keep talking, but it sound the same. I ain't letting up until they know my name. They can talk, but they don't know me. Said I walk for the ghost be. I've been locked in on my lonely. But they be nosy off the top, no one can hold me. They gon' flop, they all be phony. This a pop, go and show me, made it drop. Yeah, I gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, cause they know the flow is wicked. Said she love the way. Yeah, shawty living, got the mama really tripping, cause she see we on a mission. Ain't got no time to just kick it.
We gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it. Yeah, gotta get it. Told the coach she gave me minutes. Still complaining why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, and gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it.
They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back in fate, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back in fate, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. They want my wave, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They bout that like. They gotta eat, I feed my fam with this rap. No script, no acting. When we see that action, round of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them, see, but for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back in fate, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight, I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J, pull back in fate, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay. I'm taking shots from the free throw, need 23 bands for street smoke, 100 bands to scrap, and half of that if they need more. Want my swag and bag, but they need no. Everything I did for that was unbelievable. Hair twisted and not nappy, I'm black and I'm top heavy. I'm from the block with for shock value. I From fence to fence, I would hop. With blue cheese bins in a knot, they want my way, they want my waif. I'm on my way, stay out my face. So keep it 1K, you eat the fake. I'm getting paid, I make a tick before I end off my day. Hey, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay.
Duke, do you have a second? Your last college game, you just scored a career-high 36 points in a losing effort against what everyone has been saying is...
The team of the century. It's got to be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let them down. And that's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw your indictment tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup. But...
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. But great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's a pitch. Trash. Get in the
It's not a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire, Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby. Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, Eagles!
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game. Yeah.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks, Joseph.
Let's go, baby!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. It goes on Vlad Dermanenko.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star.
And the first one at the line is good. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
Pass to Erickson. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Now here's Levesque. On the wing, Bobby Erickson, defended by Lack. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now Porter. Now here's Levesque. Pass to Dermanenko. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is.
Zadirko with it. Outside, Day. Pass to Marceda. Ash Ramadas grabs the board. One-on-one fast break. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
That's a smooth finish, guys. Very good job getting himself in close, just enough that he could tip it back in.
And those kinds of plays on the offensive glass just tell the story.
You're so right. They can't allow him to beat them too many more times like that.
Day with it. Porter's there. A nice shot by Day.
Opposing team gets rough with Day, but he's a tenacious kid, and he won't let them scare him off the shot.
Dermonenko outside, back to Levesque. Erickson off the mark there with the 3. Junior outside. Day. Now Junior right side.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season. And buckets like this get Day fired up, demonstrating some muscle on the physical finish.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
And Coach is not happy with their offense. He called the timeout and is going to try to get them back on track here.
They just need to take a break and reset. Hopefully this will jumpstart their production.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second. Junior outside. Pass to Zadirko. From down in the low post, it goes!
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
These are his first free throws of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the Hornets. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
They're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
Not at all. They've ramped up the aggression, and it's starting to pay off.
He hits both from the stripe. And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport, but the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
Vlad Dermonenko for 3. The Hornets again can't hit it. The Eagles leading. Outside for Lack. Erickson with the steal. Vlad Dermonenko for 3. That shot doesn't go, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Outside, Day. Quarter number 2 and just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They're not settling, and I love to see it. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10 points.
I'm pointing at my watch. It's time for this defense to man up and stop these free runs to the rim.
Outside, Day. There's the rejection, and he recovers. The Hornets trail. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Now here's Day, and he's got 6 points for him, and that's good for Junior.
Showing how dangerous he can be from there. Junior not afraid to fire away from deep.
Pass to Erickson. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Day.
He just doesn't look confident right now, and it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
Yes, it's good.
He's playing with assertiveness right now, and this is what's allowing him to score at an efficient clip.
Outside Erickson. Now a timeout called by Burton.
And Coach sees something he wants to bring up to his squad.
He's going to make sure that they're clear on the game plan. And at the high school level, every timeout is a teaching moment.
Here's Luke. Here's Day. Pass to Marceda. To the middle. Lack. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top. Oh, okay, Erickson, I see you. Look at the moves this kid has. Such a creative ball handler.
Returns today. Marceda. A rebound by Porter. Dermonenko outside. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Junior.
Wow, just sheer willpower from Dermonenko, refusing to let the defense stop him on the way up.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And about a minute of action so far here in the third. Pass to Junior. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. It goes on Vlad Dermonenko.
Junior already understands how to force defenders into awkward spots and draw calls. Intelligent and aggressive at the same time.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Baseline jumper, up again. Great positioning on the putback.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Pass to Levesque, back to Dermonenko, and here's Erickson. And the official signal the backcourt violation. He wasn't careful there. And here are the Eagles now. They've led by as many as 11. Outside for Lack. Back to Junior. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Pass to Dermonenko. Levesque. Outside Erickson.
Unfortunately, he just has not found a rhythm offensively. Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
And it's Junior missing. Outside Erickson. Levesque. The Hornets again can't hit it. And Duke, a star here at Newark, who went on to have a great run at the collegiate level.
And to call Duke a high school star doesn't even begin to paint the full picture. Everyone from that era knew who Duke was. I'm sure they're ecstatic to see what Junior can do.
Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here
down low, and it's stolen by Porter. And here we go. A nice shot by Dermonenko.
That steal paid instant dividends.
For sure. They didn't waste any time getting out on the break.
And the Eagles will call time here.
Substitution on the court.
Lack. Erickson defending. Back to Lack. Junior. It's rebounded by Erickson.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Wasted no time on the shot, but it's off the mark. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
At Luan's height, he probably runs into tough coverage like this often. But he's clever, and he plays into it to draw a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both attempts. Fourth quarter now, we're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Marceda, outside, Black. Now Junior, Luan covering. Sheffield outside, Black. The floater, and he lays it up and in.
He works hard to make an impact on offense. Here's Lack doing some tremendous work inside.
Now Aslanoglu. On the wing, Bobby Erickson. Back to Aslanoglu, and the layup falls.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Here's Junior. Pass to Lack. Here's Sheffield. Zadirko, covered by Ramadas. Now here's Junior, looking to get back on track, and he connects with the jumper.
Taking what the D gives up. Junior, college scouts love seeing players like him knock down the mid-range J.
Out to the wing. Ramadas, left side. Michael Luan for three. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, Luan is so well set up by his fellow Hornets. Once they feed him the ball, he's able to take a smooth, composed shot.
Pass to Junior. Black. Back to Junior. Here's Zadirko. Count it, and the foul! That one on Leptos Aslanoglu.
Terrific urgency from Zadirko on this play. He knows how essential it is that the Eagles score, so he gets productive.
The Hornets making a switch here.
The bucket was huge, but the free throw was bigger. Cuts it to a one-possession game.
Burton leading. Erickson with it. And that'll be Burton's ball as it goes out of bounds. Hornets able to keep the ball here. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 have gone by. Expanding his range. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Pass to Marceda. And that one's good.
This is leadership right here. Marceda upping his intensity and finding a way to connect during a big possession.
Porter with it. Returns it to Erickson. From the arc. Newark East grabs the miss. Pass to Junior. Out to Sheffield. Black. Return to Sheffield. Junior. He's covered by Levesque. Gets the three to fall.
That is a grown man shot from Junior, dropping an assertive bucket in a high-stakes situation.
Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over. And here's Erickson. To stop the run. Burton gets it back. we've got an intentional foul.
I have no idea why he's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between these two.
Maybe that could be it. That's about the only explanation that I've got. And even then, it's not a really good one.
Outside Erickson. Just 5 on the clock. No good. And so they foul intentionally.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
At the line for Newark East.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
And the final horde sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they looked.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again.
Whoa! Look, got some serious skill.
Oh, you like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. Man, how you doing, kid? Name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember though. For sure, I was just a little kid when we were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie?
Yeah,
Nice to meet
look, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think, or something you know you can do?
There's only one game. You show me what you got in the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.
Everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing. And it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. Now here's Andrews. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Pass to Bishop. Over Lack. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
You need a better look than that, Jay.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off. After the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
Here's Day. Marceda. And he drops it in from the low post.
Shredding the D. Look at that precise pass. Love watching Day make these plays in the pick and roll.
Offense has been clicking lately. Might want to mix things up.
Their mojo is gone. They need a basket just to regain some confidence.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First team foul. At the line for Renfield, Robert Andrews. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the first, closing in, 2 minutes played. Outside, Lack. Returns today. Pass to Lack. Now here's Junior. Marceda. He's covered by Bishop. Now Lack. Shot clock at 6. Now Marceda. It's Day from deep. And that finds the bottom of the basket. Nice feed that time from Marceda.
And how about the dime from the big man? Marceda doing a great job finding his teammate.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop. And he banks in the layup.
Their first make in 5 attempts to start this game. They really needed that one.
Now the Eagles with it. 3-point lead. Here's Junior. That one rolling around and rims out.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money from donations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Here's Rosenberg. And it's Rosenberg with the jam.
The athleticism of Rosenberg gets off the floor well to slam it in with power.
Pass to Lack. And here's Day. Deflected. And they're running. Ball going up court. And it's Rosenberg with the jam.
The Fox is Ben Bishop with a smooth pass, showing some great court awareness and finding the opening.
Timeout called by the Eagles. And here in the second with 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Rosenberg. Andrews with it. And Bishop from outside. James Marceda with the rebound. The Eagles with the lead. To the middle. Zadirko. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
It's his first trip to the foul line tonight. And that one misses.
He's only a sophomore, but you can already tell there's something special about Rosenberg. Explosive in every sense of the word.
Zadirko's shot is good.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Pass to Andrews. Back to Bishop. No good there. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy hooks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Tries yet again. Rosenberg misses.
They just keep winning the fight on the boards, guys.
It's just one more area of this game where they've been in complete control.
Day with the bucket.
Taking advantage of the fast break opportunity. Ooh, I like how Day out-hustles and outworks defenders in the open floor.
And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Count it!
And this run has been fueled by their activity in the paint.
Yeah, on the interior, it looks like they figured it out. They're practically scoring at will.
And the Foxes call time here.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big? Get some more size out there, maybe?
Outside, Lee. To the right side. Rosenberg up top. They need this. Black pulls it down.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Connor Rosenberg on the wing. Zadirko covering. Now Lee. Pass to Andrews. Back to Lee. Puts up a three. Nails it from three.
Here's Lee taking a chance to show off his range. He's obviously been putting in the time to develop his perimeter shot.
Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Takes the three. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I love when Andrews hustles like this. He's being rewarded for not giving up on that play.
Here's Day. And the layup is good.
Automatic. That's a layup he'll make 10 times out of 10.
And here's Bishop. Got it up. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Eagles. They lead by 13. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next two after.
Pass to Junior. Here's Marceda. Basket, good.
5 straight baskets finished in the paint, taking it right at him.
You'd like to see the defense toughen up. Getting pushed around under the hoop is a bad look.
And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Outside, Day. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
10 straight points in the paint. That has to send a clear message to the defense.
It's like the Wi-Fi went down because this message has not been received so far.
He may not be considered the star of the team, but Day is the most vocal. He's a great floor general, always communicating and making sure they're operating as a single unit.
Rosenberg outside. Pass to Andrews. Outside, Bishop. Three-pointer from Rosenberg. James Marceda with the rebound.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
3 straight makes to start the second half.
They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
Pass to Rosenberg. Back to Lee. Got a piece of it. Rosenberg outside. And a foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Sheffield, guarded by Rosenberg. Pass to Junior. Fades away. Justin Joseph comes up with the rebound. The Foxes really having a tough go here. Here's Lee, expanding his range. They get it back. Count it, that bucket is good.
Yeah, Joseph makes good use of his physical abilities to dominate around the basket. Wins himself a nice second chance shot.
And here's Junior outside. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Eagles out in front. They lead by 14. And after the the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. The Foxes on offense. They trail by 14. And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
No good off the back of the rim. And here are the Eagles now. Sheffield. Junior, covered by Lee. Black with it. Joseph's there. And here are the Foxes. It's a 14-point game. On the wing, Ace Ducey. He's covered by Sheffield. Andrews, no good. And here are the Eagles now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gets himself an easy assist by feeding the wide open man.
Pass to Andrews. Rosenberg. Over Sheffield. Here's Andrews. And the rebound paying off as they pick up the second chance points right there.
Yikes, they are just getting gutted in the paint.
They've been pushed around all game. At some point, guys, someone has to step up.
And let's talk Bishop on the Fox. He was the star of the team before Rosenberg stepped up onto varsity, but he's still a very valuable contributor.
And for a kid his age, you have to applaud the way he stepped aside to let Rosenberg do his thing. That's not always easy to do.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Newark East, James Marcelo. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And we're 2 minutes here into the fourth. Race outside. Pass to Rosenberg. Bishop with it. Defended by Lack. And it's blocked by Lack. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Foxes will retain possession. On defense, the Eagles. 16-point lead.
Nice D from Junior, and that gets a recruiter's attention. They love a high school kid who puts as much effort into his defense as his offense.
Rejected by Dustin Joseph. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Pass to Day. Junior, race defending. Outside, Black. Marceda. Now Junior. Pulls it from the elbow and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls down and in for him.
Junior's already developing some pretty strong mechanics. You can see the potential in his stroke.
Joseph outside. Grace. And something seems to be bothering Junior out there. He's favoring his leg.
Yeah, it looks like something might have gone wrong with his knee on the last trip down. You hate to see that late in a game like this one. You have to wonder if he'll be able to keep playing.
Robert Andrews. Troy Lee.
Here's Newark East. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside, Black. Marceda. Sheffield outside. Back to Marceda. Black. Pass to Junior. The shot from the low post is good.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Pass to Lee. Gregory, right side. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
So both teams making some changes here.
Bailey Madison. Lou Grace.
Shot clock at 2. Robert Andrews for 3. Junior grabs the miss. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. From 17 feet out, it's rebounded by Renfield. Roberts with the ball. Now guarded by Junior. And a foul called on Junior. That's his third foul so far.
Third personal foul. Substitution for Renfield. Jacob Gray.
Let's go.
Outside Roberts. Back to Grace. Up again. Kennedy outside. Junior. Grace defending. Here's Junior. Off target on the 15-footer. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Renfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of...
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still gotta step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the
On a busted
championship.
foot and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah.
Ay,
This
get it.
I'm working
Ay,
with this kid.
pero,
Been
ay,
working with this one.
Ay, that's Junior. Me dá um abraço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. Photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
Well, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting
But
old.
you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick a name.
trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the...
Substitution on the court.
And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. Backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Dragons, up 10. And as we pause for halftime, don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the third quarter after the break.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to play hard every possession. All right? Lose the ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. All right? Now we can work ourselves back into this. Yeah, you one play at a time, all right? Sounds good. Getting better? Let's do this.
I was hard to watch out there.
I said I'm going in.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, Coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, you guys. Come on. Let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go time.
And with the way that Junior has burst onto the scene, there's some talk going around that he's going to get offers to play at the next level.
And he's got such raw talent. There's no doubt about that. But every college can see the ceiling Junior has and wants to get him into their program. He'll have a lot of options to choose from by the time he ends high school.
Pass to Sheffield. Shoots the 3. That's in. Coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
What a read there from Lack, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for this mistake.
Marceda with it. Sheffield outside. Here's Lack. About a minute played here in the second half. On the wing, Junior from the arc. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. Here's Williams. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two. It's on Christian Sheffield.
Driving to the basket with force. Williams doing a great job forcing the issue there.
First one for him falls.
Charles Williams. Shooting 2.
Both fall at the line that time. Well, with the deficit that the Eagles are facing, you know they're going to change their approach.
I'd expect them to lean heavily on Junior the rest of the way. They brought him back for a reason. They know how stagnant their offense can be when he's not on the floor.
Pass to Marceda. A minute and a half of basketball played here in the third. Here's Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center. Fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Outside Stauffer. It's Powell up top. 2 minutes into the second half now. Swings it to Stauffer. Powell with the ball. 6 to shoot. Now Williams from past the arc. Black pulls it down.
It's been a cold spell for them, coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
The drive now by Junior, and he banks in the layup.
And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
Timeout called by the Dragons.
And Coach wants to make some changes right now. Try to gain more control over this one.
Along with Coach, I like the timeout. It's clear there's an opportunity to mix things up.
So both teams making some changes here.
Thomas Brothers. Quinn Mason.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better.
The Eagles trailing. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Brothers, and at last they get one to fall.
Yikes, they are just getting gutted in the paint.
They've been pushed around all game. At some point, guys, someone has to step up.
It's Dillard outside. Gibson up top. Outside Jones. Pass over to Dillard. Gibson. And it's the Dragons missing again. And the question you have to ask this, guys, if Junior is healthy enough to play right now here in the second half, why didn't he play in the first half as well?
Yeah, it's a tough question for the coaches, and the plan might have been to sit him the whole game. But it's hard to sit back and watch your team get steamrolled. Junior probably got the itch, and here we are.
It's Dillard outside. Here's Hawkins. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
He's perfect so far from the line.
We're still waiting for their first miss from the line this half.
Really, 100% since halftime. I'm not sure this lead's going anywhere anytime soon.
Pass to Day. Junior. Dillard covering. Here's Mason. Count it, and he'll have a chance at the line for the three-point play. That's on Brett Hotkins, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Quinn Mason. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And the Dragons with possession here. Here's Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
For a smaller player, Williams makes it work in the paint. Some crafty basketball gets him the shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
Shot's good by Mason.
And they finally fought all the way back to even score. We've got a whole new ballgame on our hands.
And they've got all the momentum in the world right now after that comeback. So you've got to like their chances the rest of the way.
It's Dillard outside.
Love how dedicated Day is on defense. Sticks to his man like glue, works hard to create tough coverage.
Third quarter. Well, as the fourth quarter gets going, you look at this game. Since Junior has returned to the game, here's Dragons making a switch here. North High in the lead, out of bounds. Dragons ball as North High keeps possession.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
Coral with it, picked up by Sheffield. And there's the whistle for the illegal screen.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, you need to have those feet set, and you can't have those elbows out either.
Timeout called by the Eagles. Outside for Lack. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Junior outside. Zadirko. Pass to Marceda. Return to Sheffield. Junior high post. Just 5 on the clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Here's Coral. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Here's Zadirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
This is what college scouts want to see, and Zadirko delivering in a huge way there.
The Dragons trail. And with the injury Junior's trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
Now here's Coral. Pass to Powell. Off target from outside. And so they foul intentionally. Big time possession coming up here.
Oh man, their hearts must be going 100 miles per hour right now.
And it's the Eagles with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up by 2.
Like a lot of players from Newark, Junior plays with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He's out to prove there's just as much talent in North Jersey as there is across the river in New York.
Well, without a doubt, the star of this North High team is Sean Powell. Already going to a major college next season on scholarship. He can do so much.
1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Coral. 5 to shoot. To end the drought. Misses the 3. And now they decide to intentionally foul. And he can't get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. Timeout called by the Dragons. What's your thoughts here, guys?
This is going to be a tough situation. They have just enough time to catch and shoot.
And there it is, the comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that was lost at half.
Totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Reminds you a bit of the passion his dad played with. And for that, that'll do it for us tonight. And
yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Oh, man. Yeah, baby. God, I love watching it.
Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt, all week, baby.
Hey. And focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Woo-hoo! Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big Liz up there. Evan, Chuck, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even getting an early look. Man, it's all happening, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
You look good, too.
And you look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit.
Write that down. Bigger than Broadway. The Hendricks Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendricks, have you narrowed down on any college selections, or are you planning on jumping overseas?
Yo!
I mean, I heard we was playing, but I had to come see it with my own eyes.
Yeah, it's good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
That's what's up, man. How's New Orleans, though?
Home. It's good. I'm gonna hit shoot around.
All right.
See you on the floor?
Yep.
I know that's your friend and all, but you need to stay focused. You light him up and the world will open up for you.
All right, you need to reel it in now.
I'm serious.
Nah, I'm serious too, man. It's just, vein in your neck is bulging right now, man, and I'm worried about you.
Ain't no vein in my neck bulging. How big is it?
Look, man, I'm just saying, you need to worry about your salt intake. That's all.
See, now you're pushing it.
I done played basketball before. I know what this game's about. I know how to win. As soon as that tip goes up, ain't no friends no more. Don't worry, Arch. I got it.
No. This room's for players and coaches only. Out.
Oh, it's okay. Coach, he's with
I
me.
know exactly who he is. Out!
Hey, come on now, don't hold back. Tell me how you really
This
feel.
is funny to you?
No, it's not. But it's your show, right, Henry?
Yeah. What's he gonna owe you after all this?
Nothing. Nothing at all, Coach. Have a great game, Junior.
Thanks, Arch.
Your It's all up to you now. Go get him.
So as I was telling you,
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Newark East Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. We see the Eagles starting with Day and Junior, the talented backcourt pair. On the wing, you have Lack, Zadirico and Marceda make up the post pair to round out the starting five. For the Cats, it's the star tandem in the backcourt with Cobb at the 1 and Davidson at the 2. Splitter fills in at the small forward position with the high-flying Teddy Edwards at the power forward spot, with Mushi Fresh rounding it out, starting at center. And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys.
Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Now left side, Cobb.
Gotta honor the shot if you're the D. Cobb showing how effective he can be from there.
Outside, Day. Pass to Zadirico. Marceda, defended by Fresh. Now Junior. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one. A clear look for Hendrix Cobb. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Thanks to Cobb, the Cats finished the break strong. The squad really seems to count on his reliable shooting.
Returns today. Junior outside. Here's Zadirico. Teddy Edwards with the rejection. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
See, that might have been an easy 2 points for them if he doesn't make that steal down low.
First quarter of basketball here, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. A nice shot there by Cobb.
That's his 4th straight make, right off the bat. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself.
It's the type of start you hope for, no question.
Mason, right side. Black. Pass to Junior. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Gotta commend the focus. Junior taking the contact well and finding a way to score.
Edwards outside. Fresh. Sinks that one from the post.
I love their approach at the offensive end. By and large, getting the shots they want.
They schemed up the right game plan. We'll see what adjustments are made to try to stop them.
Here's Junior. And a tough start to this game for Junior.
No, you're right. Credit him for playing, but the way he started this game shooting the ball, you have to assume the knee is an issue. And it'll continue to be an issue for him all game long.
And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
And here are the Eagles now. It's a 9-point game. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Pass to Lack. Over Timmerman. And it's wide right, hits off the rim. Outside, Davidson. Here's Cobb. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's the Eagles with the ball. Another shot. Shot's good by Mason.
Scouts love when guys like Mason hustle on the glass. This kind of activity is impressive to see.
Outside Cobb. The tray. And the Civic Cats another three.
They've built quite the lead for themselves early on.
Yeah, and just an impressive all-around performance from the get-go.
Junior, no good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter of play, a one-sided game so far. Civic Cats ahead. Start of the second quarter here with the Cats pouncing all over the Eagles. Teams changing it up here. To the paint. A beautiful reverse layup.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench. It's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Junior inside. Cobb on him. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. And he makes that one. And thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their school. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting one.
Almost 4 minutes gone by into the second quarter of play. Outside Cobb. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on James Marceda.
The Civic Cats had no idea of their good luck when Cobb moved to Louisiana a few years ago. What a windfall that was.
Good on both attempts.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who is highly recruited on this Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish inside against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Fast break, here they come. Davidson from beyond the arc. Count it from distance.
They sure are taking their foot off the gas pedal. They just keep adding to their score.
Well, it's never really a good idea to back off. Doesn't look like they're even crossing their mind to do that tonight.
Now Junior, right side. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue, guys.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight.
Junior outside. And the run! No good off the back of the rim.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched.
Now here's Cobb, defended by Lack. Outside, Davidson. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between two fantastic high school squads. And for KJ Day, a longtime figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day has been the model for everything you want from a four-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Back to Fresh. Back to Edwards. Pass to Cobb. Fresh with it. Back to Cobb. Hendricks Cobb missing again.
Good chance at a score with that jumper, but it just didn't fall.
Good job by the offense, at least to create a shot like that.
Here's Marceda. That one falls.
Let the big man eat down there. Once again, Marceda has the positioning he likes, and the rest is history.
Time called here. The Civic Cats decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Sheffield, and here comes the break. And as many expected, the Cats just too much to handle. Their loaded roster getting a big lead going here in the second half.
You can find an answer for Cobb. You can find an answer for Davidson, or maybe Edwards. But you can't answer for all of them. That's when the Eagles are finding out, and tonight it's been all Civic Cats.
Here's Zadirko, and the shot goes down.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Pass to Davidson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sheffield. That is his first foul of the game. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
Shooting one.
Here's Davidson, and it's Davidson throwing it down.
Yeah, Davidson puts the defense to shame with the slam. He goes up and just dominates at the rim.
Now Junior, right side. Marceda, defended by Fresh. Outside, Black. Marceda. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Mushi Fresh picks one up.
At 6'6", Marceda knows he has the size to score inside, which is what makes defenders foul.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. Davidson with it. Mushi Fresh for three. Good, and it's Benjamin Davison who picks up the assist.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
And 3/4 of play in the books. This one already. Fourth quarter just getting going. The Cats have run away with things and have been relentless with their play. And here are the Eagles now.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
Pass to Lack. Junior. Davidson defends. Got a hand on it. And here they come. Blocked.
On defense, Sheffield's energy is one of a kind, and it gives him an edge. He outplays the shooter and is able to smother his shot attempt.
The Eagles now on offense. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hands, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice his height and finish with that exclamation point.
Right side, Timmerman. Pass to Davidson. Fresh over Marceda. Fresh can't get it to fall.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue, no idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
One of the many reasons Junior's teammates appreciate him. He's an unselfish player who likes setting his guys up well.
Now Splitter, outside, Davidson. And again, no good from Louisiana. Pass to Lack. A little over a minute and a half gone by here in the fourth. Here's Adirko, and the layup falls.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Outside, Davidson. And good, coming off the assist by Pooh Splitter.
One aspect of their play that has been extremely dominant is their passing.
Yeah, that kind of ball movement can be so hard for defenses to keep up with.
Here's Junior. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Benjamin Davidson. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock will get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point.
1 second separates the shot clock and the game clock here. Now here's Indra. He's tightly guarded. Back to Evans. Pass to Junior. Rebounded by Hendricks Cobb. And that'll do it. The Louisiana Northeast Civic Cats have won the Battle of Brooklyn. The top team in the nation looked the part as they took down several teams to come away with the invitational title.
Just exceptional. When you look at the talent that the Civic Cats have on their roster, it seems overwhelming this was going to be the case. The Eagles put up a fight, but Cobb and the rest of the Civic Cats were just too much for them.
And when it comes down to it, the Civic Cats were supposed to win this. That's the level of success they expect. The talent they have makes anything short of winning every game a failure.
Man, what can I say?
How about admitting that I'm better than you? No, that would be a good start.
Not going that far. Yeah, you got me this time.
Hey, listen, man. You showed something to these scouts tonight. I know. There will be others.
Just celebrate with your teammates, man. You deserve it.
Whoa, whoa. Celebrate? We're a travel team, baby. We don't celebrate. It's just on to Cleveland.
All right.
Man, this is it. College. The atmosphere, the tradition, the coaching. It's nothing like it, Junior. It's a good time to get to know who you are, too. Get an education, you know? I mean, there's no money right now, but the path gets easier for you to get a bigger brand once you get into the league because of all the TV exposure.
Yeah, like Zion.
Exactly, like Zion. It's not going to be easy. A few bad games gets magnified. Bad press snowballs fast in college.
Yeah, but positive press snowballs, too.
Exactly. So you want to keep it positive. I know you made a few visits, talked to a few coaches, but the decision is yours. Where do you see yourself next year, Junior?